Hi viewers, I think I did cover this topic several years ago, but I thought I would go over it again, not only for new subscribers, but for those of you in other countries, because what happened here in the UK may well be heading your way as well. Anyway, before I get fingerprints over everything and mist up capsules, I'm going to put some gloves on. It's not just the misting up, showing coins on camera, but I do a physical job, so you don't really need to be seeing all my injuries either, do you? So I'll be right back. Right, now what happened over a decade ago was the government saw that people in the UK were buying up physical silver and silver shares, and obviously any government who sees an opportunity to tax the public will do so, and that's kind of what they did. They slapped VAT on silver despite opposition from the dealers. Now VAT is equivalent to sales tax or purchase tax, and in the UK that is currently 20%. Yes, 20% on silver. So anyway, I don't know that really deterred many Brits from stacking silver, because obviously there are ways of avoiding that tax. Obviously, if you buy from a big bullion dealer, you're going to have to pay it. But in Europe, the rest of Europe, should I say, they had a slightly different taxation, whereas if you bought a bullion piece, you paid, like this Scottsdale stacker, you paid the full tax because it didn't have a face value. But with a coin, for example, which had a face value of $1, there was a lower rate of tax. They still taxed it, but it was a lower rate. So hopefully my European viewers can comment on that down below. So we were able to buy from Europe at a lower rate if it had a face value. Obviously you could buy from a coin store where there is no tax on the secondary market. So there are obviously social media sites you can buy from on the secondary market as well, so no tax on that either. Now the other issue with silver for those in the UK is that there is capital gains tax on it as well. So if you're buying silver shares and you make a profit, you're going to have to pay tax on it. And obviously if you're dealing in hundreds of kilo bars, you would have to declare that as well. But you know, a few hundred ounces of coins is not going to be an issue. Anyway, on the other hand, gold, there is no sales tax and there's no capital gains tax. But I say that with a caveat because that is the current situation. That could well all change. You know, if the government sees people are saving in gold rather than in bank accounts, they could well slap VAT on it, they could well slap capital gains tax on it, or both, as they did with silver. Anyway, it hasn't deterred me or stopped me from buying silver, and along with many others, you know, we still buy it. We just have to be a bit more savvy on how we buy it. Now, one of the issues with gold, like these 1/10, although there's no tax on it, there's a 1/10 Krugerrand and a 1/10 Isle of Man Angel, is they're not easy to buy because these are probably, I haven't looked at the price, but you probably have to pay about £130. Whereas, you know, you could probably get 4 or 5 Silver Eagles, you know, and you could buy 1 or 2 at a time. And I'm sure that happens the world over. Silver is far easier to buy than it is saving up for a gold coin. Now, obviously, there are many people out there who buy silver bullion on the dip and then sell it, you know, as price goes up, sell it, and then they put that money into gold, and which is something I've done myself. and you know, I find that quite a good way of being able to purchase some gold without having to save up for months just to buy a, you know, a quarter ounce. Where's a quarter ounce? There's a quarter ounce Krugerrand. There we go. Which would probably be, I can't think how much a quarter ounce would currently cost, but probably about £350 or something. Anyway, now obviously that really, the taxation thing really applies to, you know, just bullion pieces that don't have a collector value. If you've you know, got something that has a collector value, then you haven't necessarily got to worry too much about having to pay that 20%. You know, there's lots of releases from the Perth Mint that literally, you know, they sell out and the price shoots up on the secondary market. Well, ideally that's the time to flip them then and put it into something else when you can take a profit. Well, that's my personal opinion. But obviously I have collected many over the years and still got many of them. But anyway, so the point of the video really is to say, you know, in the UK there isn't really a right or a wrong whether you should buy silver or you should buy gold. There's two very different things. Say, there's taxation on the silver, but I still think silver has a lot of potential. There's no tax on gold, but there possibly could be. But again, you know, it's harder to buy, you know, especially when you're looking at these 50 pesos coins or indeed the whole set, which obviously took me several years to collect both of those sets, you know, 1 or 2 coins at a time. And obviously many of you have seen the sovereigns. Now as for liquidity, obviously in the UK sovereigns are obviously very liquid, but to be honest, you know, like this, no, it wasn't that, it was the quarter ounce American Eagle. You know, I picked that up at my LCS. You know, they're just as liquid in the UK, you know, as are the maples probably. I have in the past managed to find some more unusual pieces at my local coin store, like this Russian gold. There's a couple of Russian pieces there, for those of you who haven't seen these. Of course I would put it the wrong way round. So, and you know, I've picked them up close to spot, but on the secondary market you wouldn't find them close to spot. I think my local coin store doesn't like anything foreign. That works to my advantage, so I'm quite happy with that. But anyway, so I think I've covered really what I wanted to cover. That you know, your silver, whatever country you're in, you know, are you heading for taxation on that? I mean, I think it's New York has sales tax on any precious metals under $1,000. Now, correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments, but there may be other states that have that as well. And so I'm not sure about the rest of Europe. So again, you know, put a comment down below. And I think that really covers what I wanted to cover, that you know, silver stacking in the UK is not that easy, but then it's hard to buy gold because of the, you know, saving up to buy a specific piece. You know, you end up, I don't know, spending something on your car to have it fixed, or something on the home to have it fixed. You start saving up and then it's gone, whereas if you put it in silver, it's not so easy to spend, and you know, you can do that weekly or monthly or whatever. But gold is not so easy to buy. So there isn't a right or wrong. It's personal choice. I'm trying to keep a balance of both, hoping that silver goes up a lot, and obviously gold I don't think is going to go up massively, but hopefully a little bit, and you know, and I'll do okay out of the gold. But anyway, hope you found the video useful, and give it a thumbs up if you remember. If not, don't worry, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.